I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. And I will.
Peak TV. It's real, you guys. When the total is official, 2017 could have given us over 500 scripted shows. So the Hollywood Reporter's chief TV critic, Tim Goodman, had a daunting task in picking his 46 favorites. You can see the full list at THR.com, but right now let's count down our critics' top 10 picks for the best TV shows of 2017. Starting off at number 10, we have BBC America's Planet Earth 2, which follows up the groundbreaking original from a decade earlier. Goodman calls the sequel an outstanding, accomplished visual treat and says that this documentary, along with PBS's The Vietnam War, is arguably the most must-watch among all of these selections. Television at its finest. At number 9, we have Get Shorty, of which Goodman argues this was the least expected bit of greatness since the first season of Fargo on FX. He adds, congrats to series creator and writer Davey Holmes for this peak TV stunner. Winter is here, and so is our number 8 pick, which of course is HBO's Game of Thrones. Says Goodman, I could do a whole essay on how we tend to take for granted the series that entertain us the most, that work hard to tell complicated stories with well-earned payoffs that, upon quick end-of-the-year reflection, we for some reason downgrade. No series made me look forward to the next episode like Game of Thrones. And now we get back to rewatching, since we may have to wait until 2019 for the final season. I'm sorry, guys, I don't make the rules. All right, let's move on to better things. Seriously. At number 7 is FX's Better Things. Goodman admits that the Louis C.K. connection can be as problematic as you allow it to be, but the critic points out that in the world of half-hour dramedies, Better Things truly stood out and was a real showcase for Pamela Adlin's prodigious talents. Landing at number 6 is Amazon's Patriot, created by Steve Conrad and starring Michael Dorman. Peak TV washes away both opportunity and memory, says our critic, and no series on my list deserves a full season's worth of critical reevaluation as much as this one. Each episode improved on the last, and the sorrowful tone sitting below the humor and dark storylines is note perfect. AMC's Halt and Catch Fire earns the number 5 spot, and Goodman simply urges viewers to start at the beginning, watch all 4 seasons, and when you get to the 4th and final one, you can luxuriate in the writing and story evolution, as each are remarkable. At number 4, we have Back from Simon Blackwell. Back is probably the most fully realized combination of story concept, comic acting talent, and payoff, says our critic, who also calls the series exceptionally original and unflaggingly funny. We're down to the top 3, which brings us to Ken Burns' documentary, The Vietnam War. Goodman calls Burns the country's best documentary filmmaker and says his recent coverage of World War II and now Vietnam are revitalized, resonant, eye-opening documents that are now the gold standard for each war. At number 2, we have The A Word, a show about autism from Peter Bowker. Our critic explains how the second season took a step forward, saying, with the world building already done, the emotional reverberations of a young family and a small village dealing with autism became one of the great storytelling achievements of 2017, with fantastic performances abounding, but none lovelier than Christopher Eccleston's. And landing the coveted top spot is HBO's dearly departed The Leftovers, which Goodman calls a meditation on loss, spirituality, and survival. This was such a weirdly enjoyable creative trip over 3 disparately ingenious seasons that it never occurred to me to put another series in this slot. To read Tim Goodman's full list of the best TV series of 2017 and find out where Stranger Things, The Handmaid's Tale, Veep, Orphan Black, Mr. Robot, and many others landed, head to THR.com. And tell us, did our critic get it right? And what were your favorite TV shows of the year? Let us know in the comments. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.